So Rachel, I'm really grateful to Design Canberra for running an amazing competition and BMW. This design was inspired by lots of different things, but I really believe that symbolism and colour can provide hope to the community, and now more than ever we need hope. So we've been through this really rough year with the bushfires and COVID-19, and so a lot of the symbolism relates to Canberra and what it means to be Canberran. So symbols from the Burley Griffin 1911 designs by Walter and Marion Marnie, and also things that Canberra needs that can give us hope. So rain, and how auspicious, we've had lots of rain, and also wind turbines. So Canberra's made a commitment to renewable energy, and that is one of the solutions to the climate change problem. So the swirly patterns are wind turbines spinning, but they're also a pinwheel, which is a sign of good luck. So I'm really excited to see this car driving around town, giving people hope. It was quite challenging actually, because it's a three-dimensional object and a BMW, a beautiful object, and to actually then apply two-dimensional designs. So I've done public art before that was on pavements, but to actually wrap it around a car and imagine what it will look like when it's being driven was quite challenging, and sort of tested the limits of my technical drawing, but it was also really fun.
I hope people feel inspired to see my inspiration and learn more about the incredible architects that we're so fortunate to have built our city and designed, so such as Enrico Taglietti and John Andrews, who last year was featured in Design Canberra as well, and I got to take gorgeous photos of his building. So yeah, Design Canberra has just been such a good platform for exploring that more, and hopefully it will lead to other people exploring it more. My colour palette is inspired probably by modernist design as well, I would say, in some respect, and also just colours I'm loving and respond to naturally. So I'm probably quite a neutral person. I think a lot of my tones are quite muted throughout my textiles, so that probably runs through a lot of my designs as well.
So yeah, I'm in year 7 and the year I'm in is year 7 and I go to Blue Gum Community School. The inspiration for my idea came from the idea of different ways that nature can interact with cars in nature. So there's trees, there's lakes, but there's also birds, and one thing every Canberran can relate to is leaving their car somewhere and coming back to a lovely surprise of bird poo. For designing it, I didn't design it on the car. I designed it as a flat image, and then because it's like the nature of the design with big splodges of bird poo everywhere, it doesn't have to go on in any particular way, which made it a bit easier.
So I'm studying at University of Canberra, a Bachelor of Graphic Design and Communication and Advertising. Yeah, so I sort of wanted to celebrate and showcase Canberra's unique urban design identity. So as everyone probably knows, I've lived here my whole life, there's a lot of roundabouts in Canberra, and when I actually researched, it turns out there's actually the most roundabouts per capita in Australia, in Canberra. So, and also on top of that, we have more roundabouts than we do traffic lights. So I wanted to create sort of design on the sides of the cars you can see of a map of all the roundabouts in Canberra. So I used a Google Maps image and put a dot for every roundabout in Canberra and then connected them together to create this design. And then on the front of the cars you can see sort of continuing that roundabout theme, and it sort of curves to the edge, the curves of the car, emphasising the natural curves of the car, which are already really nice. I learned that trying to create a roundabout map in Canberra in particular takes a lot of time and effort. So yeah, it definitely took longer than I thought it would, but I'm just so pleased with how it turned out, and just goes to show that all your hard work pays off in the end, which is always a good feeling. Well, it's always good to continue pushing yourself in areas of design, from all different ways that you can design for different things. So I think that this is just adding to that.